Hello survivors and welcome to today's video. So this is our biggest base on ASA so far. The Dino Lord's gone all out. It's kind of like a cathedral type building. It kind of gives me Notre Dame Cathedral vibes. Let me know what you guys think, but he spent a lot of time on this. This is on Mango Nation's server and we plan on spending a lot of time on this server. So we thought let's make a massive one where we can breed in there. We can have all our workstations in there and we can just live here and have a great time. So this is what he's come up with. So I've showed you a few shots of the outside and we will do a full panoramic of that in a bit, but first let's go and take a look inside. So this one is fully decorated, fully functional, and I love it so much. I know I say this every time, but I think this is my favorite one that he has built. Actually, I know it is. It just feels amazing. So we've got all of our usable dinos down here. And then he's used the landscaping mod on the inside to put plants and trees and stuff inside the building. And he's used the same technique that he used on the previous build when it comes to the windows, so we don't really like too much of the glass structures just because they don't look quite as good in ASA. So what we've done is the door frames with the glass doors in there. So if we come up to the center of the room, you'll see we've got the automated Ark mod. So our control console is there in the center of the room, and then the troughs for AA are a little bit too techy, and we don't really want too much tech stuff in here because it's got a nice primitive vibe to it. So we've hidden those in the floor with some trapdoors. And then over here we've got the gardening station and the landscaping bench. And if we just come around to the side here, we have our kitchen. So what he's done, we've got a nice open airy base, but he's made these little nooks. And somebody commented on a photo of one of them saying it looked a bit like a hobbit hole. And we're kind of going for that cozy, quaint kind of feeling. So this is our kitchen. We've got the gardening station there and a little parrot, obviously. You know, you've got to have your pets in the kitchen. If we come through here, we've got the grill. And we've got some bees hanging out near their hive up in here. And again, more plants because that JVH landscaping mod is just something else. It just adds so much to a base. It just makes it feel more homely. And also with this base, we're going for like an overgrown cathedral. So in certain areas, we wanted it to look like plants are coming through. But I showed this in the landscaping mod video that you can actually place these plants on shelves, on boxes, on anything. And it's just fantastic. It's an absolute game changer when it comes to decorating your base. So that is the kitchen. And you may have noticed there was this closed door here and it says no entry on the wall. So this, because of the gardening bench with the AA mod, you can grow your own sap, mushrooms and flowers. Now the mushrooms don't actually have a plant that comes out of the crop plot, so I wanted them hidden because I didn't want empty crop plots everywhere because they'll look empty. So we've made like this room that looks a bit like some sort of grow room, if you know what I mean. And we've popped them in here. So we've got lots of plants in here with them. We've got lots of taps pouring down water. We've got the hydrator in here and more little boxes and plants. So it looks a little bit dodgy in there, and that's why we've got no entry written on the door. Now if we come over to this side of the building, this door should really be closed because this room is just our storage room. So we just have our storage things in here, our OCD storage, and that's as amazing. There'll be another video on this soon. So if you're interested in the automated Ark mod on console, then stay tuned to the channel because we will have a video on that coming very soon. If we scan across to here, we've got our work area. So we've got our little forge and our little forge because the automated Ark industrial forge is tiny, as you just seen, as well as the fabricator. Look, it fits on a table. So we've put it on a table because it looked a bit silly on the floor, if I'm honest with you, but I love it. I love how everything fits in the base so nicely. And these things lend themselves really well to the little nook that he's made. And then that's the little firewood storage thing over there that you can see. It just looks amazing. In them two doors there, I'll show you what's in there later. There's another hidden item in there that we didn't really want on show. But if we take a look at this little nook here is for our blueprints, our blueprint maker, our upgrade station, and the augmentation bench. And we have a penguin in there, obviously, who just did a poo on the floor. Nice one, mate. I am recording now, but whatever. Dirty. So yeah, that is the downstairs of the building. And like I said, this is my favourite base. I've helped decorate a little bit, but he's done most of this himself. I love the way that he has made each nook and made a big base look homely. So we'll take a look into these two rooms as well. So this one is the polymer transmuter, and then we've got the automated Ark workbench. Like I said, they look a bit too tacky, so we hide those away behind closed doors. And then if we head up the stairs, we'll take a look on the left here, and we've got some plants, which are our sap plants, actually, as part of the otter. Oh, and an otter. He lives there. So yeah, you can grow your own sap as well with automated Ark, and they make these really cute little trees, but we've also put extra foliage there too. We've got another little nook here with a watering can and a cupboard, and then we've got this giant tree. So we did have a giant tree that we refertilized, but the Dino Lord accidentally knocked it down trying to bring a Yeti upstairs, so we've used one of the JVH modded trees, and it looks fantastic. I'll just have a scan outside quickly, just a sneak peek, because it looks so good at night through this window. I'd like to show you. And I think down the bottom there, I'd quite like to have like a little cemetery, because it looks kind of eerie at night as well. I think that might be quite cool, so that's something we're thinking of doing at some point soon. And then we take a look around the corner. We've just got a little bench and some boxes with flowers on. And then we've got another set of stairs leading up into the breeding area. There's a lot of space behind the stairs as well, and a ladder there. I'll show you what's up there in a little bit. So we'll have a scan around, and there's plenty of space up here for breeding. We're not breeding anything too big, and we don't really plan on it, but if we do, we'll do that outside, I think. So these are the new creatures. These are the new modded creatures. They're called like the Ceratosaurus, and I am obsessed with them. I love them so much. Look how cool they look. So I'm going to be doing a bit of breeding with those, and then the Dino Lord is working on baryonyx, because they're tidy, and they're small, and they're badass. We'll take a scan around so you can have a look at the interior of the walls and stuff and the windows, because it looks fantastic. I love what he's done. And these are all our breeding dinos up here. So none of these are for use. You can't just go knocking about on these. These are just for breeding. And up there, it looks like a stage, but it's actually not a stage. Underneath that raised area are all the baryonic females, ready for their mutations. And if we take a look a bit closer up here, you'll see the males are up here, just in front of this lovely window that he's built. So he's not gone too over the top with all the railings and stuff. He's just, I think it's just enough, and I absolutely love it. I cannot state how much I love living in this base. It is just so nice. Every time we log on to play, I get really excited. We've got our Ankies and our Yetis, and that's it for the breeding area. Oh yeah, we've got our incubators over there as well, and a little tap. And then through here, we've got the ladder. So if we take a climb up the ladder, this is our bedroom. So this is the one that I fully decorated myself, and I wanted it to look very herbology-esque and just sort of completely overgrown. So we've got some stacked tables making shelves, and then a bee in here, obviously. And there's these little boxes which are like the ice maker and like the seed pack. I can't remember what exactly they're called. They're part of the automated Ark mod, and you can actually put the JVH plants on them. It's like, it looks like they're little planters. So I've put crop plots under the bed, and they're just growing carrots, but I've used more of the JVH landscaping mod plants to come up out of the bed as well. And we've got a cage there and a map. And again, he's made this, it was just a big empty room, but he made it look cozy with all of those roofs and stuff for me so that I could decorate it and make it look more homely. We've got our table with our compy and our Mesopithecus. Do like to have pets knocking about the bedroom. If we scan around, we've got our fireplace, and you can see those little sap plants now. Look how adorable they are. They're like little fern trees. We've got an artifact, not to brag, but yeah, we've done a few caves. We've got no heads yet for our trophy mounts, but hopefully that'll come soon. We've been having more fun just decorating and building, to be honest. There's kind of jungle-like. I've got another one of those firewood things in the corner here as well, and another bee. Loads more of the landscaping mod plants. And through here, you'll have seen there's a partition wall, so I've used the glass for this because I thought it lended itself quite well. And what I've done is I've made like a bath cum shower, and then I've put an aircon behind it so it kind of looks like it's steaming. I like playing about with things like this. And I'd love some more ideas. If you guys have got any other ideas, I'd love to hear them, because I love being able to do new things and decorate in different ways. So I welcome any and all ideas. Oh, you've got an otter there as well. He lives in the bathroom as well, hiding away. He's a bit cheeky. So that is the bedroom. I really hope you guys liked it. We'll have one last scan around, and then we can head back down the ladder. And that is the tour of the inside of the base. Now let's take a look at what he has done with the outside of this base, because I think he's really outdone himself on this one. I really hope you guys like it. Let us know in the comments below. Let's do this.
Get the bell on.